probably.
I'm recording. Should I still clap?
No, it's fine. We don't need to clap. Hi, guys.
Hello.
We're all slowly deteriorating after.
Yeah,
just,
after Griffin and I did way too many drugs this weekend.
Yeah.
I had a beer night and then a wine night and then a standing up too fast night, and I feel crazy.
I had a single cider at my friend's birthday party and threw up for 4 hours.
Blacked out.
No, I didn't black out. I was throwing up for about 4 hours after.
What? You drank they poisoned you.
I think they did.
I had one bite of the King's dinner, and I threw up for like 4 hours.
Dude, I got so fucked up off the King's dinner last night. Dude, the King's dinner.
I smoked a cigarette way too fast.
Yeah. Yo, White Boy Summer is when
too fast. It felt bad.
White Boy Summer, we let the King's dinner talk. Yo.
We let the King.
Yeah.
I got way too fucked up at the King's dinner when we tried to kill the board and gored me.
Yeah.
I got actually really fucked up. Like, there's a hole in my side. I think I'm bleeding to death.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love that happened in the first Game of Thrones book when the king dies because he's too drunk and fat to hunt.
That's what happens in like half of medieval Europe. Just all the
that's just what happens.
Concurrently.
Yeah, but you'd never see that shit in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
they didn't get Saruman because he had too many glasses of wine and fell off his tower.
No, there was like one guy that died for a stupid reason in Lord of the Rings. I think it was like Worm Tongue or whatever. Or no, it was only in I think it was only in the movies, because originally he gets, like, killed, like, when he's, like, pillaging a hobbit village, and, like, the books end on a really sad note where, like, all the hobbits are dead, and they finally kill the...
No, I don't think it's a stupid... no, it is kind of... No, he gets shot. Wormtongue gets shot. He sneaks up behind Saruman and stabs him, and then they shoot him.
Oh, yeah, that's right, and then he, like, falls off.
Yeah.
He gets shot
falls really far, and then he lands right on a spike.
Yeah.
And that's when one of the hobbits sees the orb of pure evil, and is like, dude, I should grab that.
Yeah. Yo, an orb of pure evil?
Yeah. Let me put this in my little hobbit butthole real quick.
Yeah. Were you
Peregrine Took, did you put the palantir in your asshole?
No. That's what Peter
he's like shifting his ass around. It's like in a Tom and Jerry cartoon, there's like a perfectly orb-shaped like lump in his ass where he shoved the palantir up it.
I've been doing something really embarrassing, which is I've been getting into watching like old Looney Tunes, and because I think they're
I got that.
Yeah.
I very rarely smoke weed, but that's when I do smoke weed, I usually put on like old Tom and Jerry cartoons.
It's like, okay, you know what it's like? Because, like, we all know about, like, the racist ones where it's like, oh, someone's, like, cooking an Explorer and has, like, a bone through their nose. But then some of them are racist in, like, such specific and, like, you know, like, informed ways that it's, like, way more... It makes you way more uncomfortable.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
Yeah, they're, like, really racist against Greek people.
Yeah, well, no, I think I came up with a Tintin villain called Chieftain Nosebone.
No, there was one. It was like it's called Coal Black into Seven Dwarves.
Coal
and it's
Black,
like,
fuck.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's like it's not just about like black people being lazy. There's like bits where it's like his car has like, you know, like shoes as tires, and then it's like all these like really specific stereotypes, and it just makes you feel like you're watching a movie about the Holocaust. It's like
he's driving one of those like long ass cars.
Yeah. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. I haven't been partying like you guys. I've been partying a little bit and then throwing up and then watching cartoons.
Yeah, we were living it up in beautiful Boston.
Yeah, going to my friend's
4th of July weekend
at the park and then throwing up.
Yeah, we had exactly.
Did you go to a 3-year-old's birthday party?
I went to a 3-year-old.
That they got in a promo shot of Maxine.
Yeah,
Maxine. It was shaped like a heart and looked like shit.
Yeah. It was shaped exactly.
Movie,
it was shaped exactly like Mia Goth's face. No, it was my friend had a birthday party in a park, but she only included the information that it was in like the second like picnic lot area in like the form to sign up that I had to look for. So I was just like loitering around an actual 3-year-old's birthday party, like looking for my friend and looking like a complete pedophile, just like leering at this birthday party. Oh, Griffin has to go deal with something.
Okay. I don't know why
Anyway.
you use the word leering there. That's a little bit... I wouldn't describe myself as leering. I would be living it up with all those kids.
Yeah, I'm not a pedophile. I'm partying with these kids.
I was gonna say, I went on a walk.
I've been doing a Capri Sun keg stand.
Yeah. Anyway, Gus, do you want to read one of the ones I sent in show links? I have more, but I went back on men's rights.
Okay. Aw, dude, yes, I love the men's rights guys are so fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, it's great.
At what point is approaching women considered illegal? And this is tagged legal rights. Here in Ohio. Dude, most normal interaction in Ohio, am I right?
Yeah.
Most normal,
most normal approach in Ohio.
Yeah.
I bet in Ohio they actually don't like feminism because it's so damn whack there that they actually went back around to being normal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Ohio, but only in Ohio though.
Only in Ohio.
In Ohio it's
Only
illegal
in Ohio,
to shoot
though.
someone with a gun and kill them.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever gone Ohio level 100? I a couple of times. It was pretty crazy.
I watched.
I was peeing out my butthole and pooping from my dick.
Yeah. Anyway, what's illegal in Ohio?
Here in Ohio, threatening someone or intentionally causing them mental distress, like following someone around and blowing an air horn in their face, is illegal.
I don't know if that's just Ohio.
Was this a
I think
problem
that
for this guy?
No,
He's
said
Looney Tunes
Ohio
bullshit.
no. He clarifies. He said and for good reason. So he's not totally far gone.
Is he specifying for good reason? That makes me think this is something that happened to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about what happened that night coming home from the gym. I got into an argument with Daffy Duck, and it got really bad.
Yeah, it's illegal to shoot someone with a gun that spits out a flag that says "bang" in Ohio.
And for good reason, yeah. Because of feminism, it's no longer okay to fly around the bump left on someone's head from a severe hammer blow.
Because of featherism, I can't make my hat look cool anymore. I have to have a gay-ass hat without a big feather in it. Yeah. Anyway.
Yankee Doodle Dandy, kind of an SJW song for making fun of feathered hats.
Yeah. Anyway.
Nobody should be able to prohibit you from being able to function out in the general public by harassing you. However, since as we all know, the court systems and even police favor the women in society, as a man, I do not feel safe talking to women in public. If I were...
Okay.
This guy. Fuck, I can stop burping. Sorry. Yeah, I'd get mad in Ohio if I did that to a woman.
Imagine if Yankee Doodle was a damn zoomer and he bought the feather hat at a thrift store.
Oh, yup.
Yeah.
Instead of riding a pony around, he'd be riding some damn pronouns around.
He'd probably be wearing some damn polo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Since we all know the court systems and even police favor the women in society, as a man,
know if they do.
I do not feel safe talking to women in public.
Oh, wait. No, that's the first one is whammon, and then the second one is women.
Oh yeah, he does say women.
Is that
Wham?
Wiktionary? It's a derogatory misspelling of women or woman or women, but I think that might have just been a mistake on his part.
No, they're pretty far away. I do think it's intentional. Like the O and the A are not near each other on a key. He's doing it. Yeah, the courts in society are really unfairly biased in favor of George Michael specifically.
Yeah.
They can't convict him on shit.
Anyway, but yeah, what else is?
If I were to following the advice from several different sources, such as just be yourself, bro, just be confident, bro, be mysterious, bro, who's telling him to be mysterious?
I am. I'm telling him to be mysterious.
Dude, you gotta show up to the bar in a cloak.
That's what I do, actually, sometimes.
I got the mark of the outsider from Dishonored tattooed on my hand, and I keep trying to show it off conspicuously, and then I'm putting my hand back into my sleeve really fast.
No, I think we talked about it on the...
women are approaching me.
I think we talked about it on the show. Someone, got in trouble for, they thought, someone had a white nationalist rune tattooed on them, but they just got a Dishonored tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would never get in trouble for that. I can recognize that tattoo. I would never get in trouble for that sort of thing.
Well, no, the problem isn't you getting in trouble. It's other people not recognizing it.
Well,
it's because they were.
You guys are just bad at recognizing.
It's because they were. It's because they were at the Capitol riot also.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, you wouldn't be at the Capitol riot, so good for you. Anyway,
here in Ohio, be persistent, bro. Be dominant, bro. I guarantee I will get the police called. Just being any two of those things is almost guaranteed to backfire. It's almost like I need a hidden camera, mace, and a gun in order to safely talk to them.
Do they know that, like,
that'll solve your issue.
All those things make women so much more concerned. A hidden camera, I think, is also illegal.
Yeah.
You can take the corner so you can talk to the women without them seeing you.
Yeah, do the Mozambique drill on a woman before you talk to her.
The number one way to not get the police called is to start hitting on a woman with a gun visible in your pocket.
I'm filming you.
Yeah. Yeah, women are like Chipotle employees. They'll give you more pussy if you film them.
Yeah. No, he's got like a camera and a gun and some pepper spray, but it's all in different pockets of the cloak he's wearing to be mysterious.
Or it's all in like it's attached to the same pistol.
He's walking around in like an Akatsuki cloak with like a gun holster next to it.
There was like I think I remember Felix talking about like some like old MRA blogger that told men to avoid false allegations they have to record every sexual interaction they have, which is just like sexual assault in its own right, so that all those allegations are immediately true.
Oh, dude, I fell into one of the classic essay traps where I commit the crime in question.
Yeah, but in a slightly different way. Yeah, that's what this is when you're recording random women without them knowing.
Yeah, I'm pulling out your Glock on a woman and going like, "Would you like to go out to dinner Tuesday? Be warned, you are being filmed."
Yeah,
and with my body cam.
There's a little more to this one.
All right, and forget approaching women in private property such as Walmart or malls. Many of these places prohibit recording, so even if you are innocent of stalking/harassment, you will get charged for trespassing.
I feel okay, so just like so he just thinks that like any time you approach a woman, she's going to call the police on you, even though that's like not how it works. Like I think there's
they'll just leave.
Yeah, like I think there has to be like a warning or something. I think they also like probably won't take her seriously. It's like, yeah, police would never believe that a woman's being hysterical. That's absolutely out of the question. They must think that I'm stalking her. It's
like, this guy must be insanely suspicious for being actually scared of the police in this situation. There's nothing the cops like doing more than just being like, I don't know, seems fine to me.
Yeah, I don't
you should probably leave, but it's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
It's up to you, ultimately.
I do get nervous about, because speaking of the be mysterious things, like when I over my winter break, I like went to a bar and I realized like the entire time I was there with my friends, I'd just been like wearing this overcoat, and they didn't know me, and I just like all they were asking me about was like people I knew from podcasts, and I was like, I feel like a weird...
Wow, you're an insider.
Do you know Felix? Do you know Noah Colwyn?
They were asking me that. I was not offering that. I was saying, "Be gone, harlot," and then I threw a smoke bomb down.
Putting out my Dracula coat.
You probably shouldn't have worn your graphic T-shirt that reads, "I know Felix from Chapo's Rap House" in bold font.
Yeah,
that was probably a mistake.
I think you need to shut the fuck up and not question my fashion choices. No, but I do get nervous like wearing like a big overcoat, because like if I'm like ever walking behind a woman on the street, I'm like, this looks bad. Like I hope I'm not freaking her out.
A guy pulls a gun on you in public and says, "Be aware, you are being filmed. Are you friends with Will Menaker?"
Yeah.
taking off the overcoat to reveal your big Dracula wings.
Yeah.
Women are terrified.
Yeah. Yeah, but what's
taking off your big overcoat to reveal a smaller overcoat?
Yeah.
It's two overcoats on each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I read some of the comments, because there's some good one.
Oh yeah, but then how does it end? Oh yeah, no, it's just saying like there's no solution to men.
There's no solution for men.
Also, I want to say being confident does work, as both of you know from an interaction I had recently that I am not going to disclose. Being very confident around women works.
When you asked a 17-year-old to have sex with you was such a
that was not what happened.
That's what you get for
Yeah. No, Griffin was upping his age to be nice to Charlie
shit. That was my niece.
No, it was the person that I assumed was a bot and was very credulous towards.
Yeah, well, that honestly has me thinking that like I'm getting DM slid all the time from people who want me to rep their fashion brand. So maybe I should start engaging with them.
Yeah, no, that turned my world upside down when she was like, "What are you talking about? I'm a real person." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to murder me?" She's like, "No, I don't actually want to murder you." Anyway, what are the comments?
Sorry, can I read the end? In short, there is no solution for men currently. We are all told to just be nice, bro, because it hides the inconvenient truth that women are actually attracted to strong men, and are admitting that would cause the agenda to collapse like a house of cards.
Is that what that
I like the end of it because that's like what happens when you Google things that collapse. Is that's the first result.
Is that what that?
Like in the first draft of this, he had collapsed like the Titanic.
Yeah, he collapsed like that, like the bridge in Baltimore.
Famous collapses. Yeah, no, is that what that Al Gore documentary was about? It was about how women will report you if they see you recording them at Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. That was causing the ice caps to melt.
Yeah, Al Gore is doing like a gritty, first-person video documentary of what happens when he goes into Walmart and records women.
Yeah. And the strong men he's talking about is Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
No White House interns ever want to cheat on their people with me.
Aw, Al Gore.
Yeah.
Someone says, someone replying to, "I guarantee I will get the police called." And they say, "Look, there will always be some fringe incident, but honestly, if someone's calling the cops for talking to them, you're probably doing something wrong or weird. You may feel there's a big risk, but in reality it's not." Okay, so I kind of agree with this person in that if this person is experienced this a few times, then they probably should just avoid women.
Yeah.
I wonder if the body cam and loaded handgun were causing women pause when he asked them out.
Yeah.
C-Treat7982 says, "It's illegal when the girl isn't attracted. If you're a good-looking, dangerous criminal, it's hot."
I don't know if that's true.
True.
This guy got his girl stolen by a grunt from Team Rocket.
Yeah. I got my girlfriend got stolen.
In gynocentric countries like Great Britain and Australia, it's a fine line between getting laid and getting sentenced. And then when his bush ranger stealing his girl.
Yeah.
What's the name of that fucking famous bush ranger again? I can't fucking remember. The guy who had like a suit of armor.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I almost said Jack Harlow.
Ned Kelly is who I was thinking
Ned
of.
Kelly,
like this guy was like about to work up the courage to talk to a girl, and Ned Kelly stomps up in like a full suit of armor, pops the fucking helmet open, and is like, "Would you like to go out on a date?" And she was just putty in his hands.
I'm looking at pictures of him now. Ned Kelly was hot. Wait,
Ned Kelly was insanely fucked. I don't know enough about his politics to know whether he was right or wrong. I think he was automatically right. Like, I don't fucking care that, like, the Killdozer guy was, like, a psycho-libertarian who wanted to dump, like, 700 pounds of radioactive dog shit into the town water supply. Like, I'm just kind of like, he did the fucking Killdozer thing. Like, there's only so low I can go if you're willing to do that. That is my thoughts on Ned Kelly. I'm also pro-Vladimir Taylor for that reason.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he just killed Turks.
Oh, I guess that's fine, then.
Mick Jagger was in a Ned Kelly biopic. He was the star of it.
Wow.
In 1970.
That's awesome.
He looks like...
he was the sexiest man alive in 1970.
He looks like shit. Here, look at this. Look at this. I'm sending in show links.
It'd be like if they made like a biopic about like that Palestinian poet who died and they cast Harry Styles.
Jesus.
Wow, he looks great.
Yeah. I also sent
a
link
he looks
from
like Michael Shannon right now.
I randomly sorted cosplayers by controversial. We're not going on there, but I did find one post I thought was really funny of someone just saying, "I did a Francine Smith cosplay." It's just them in like a pink dress with a blonde wig on, and then they're like they're clearly like they're...
Me me and the hubby did a Burke and John Benet Ramsey cosplay.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Yo, me and my, never mind, I'm not gonna go forward with that one. I'm gonna do disposability is the issue. Disposability is the issue. There are 3 undeniable laws. They are, 1, the law
wait. Can I read one more comment interaction? There's a deleted comment, and then a reply to it that says, I listen to the words of women, and she just told me that female genital mutilation is worse than male genital mutilation.
I mean... Yeah,
really loudly cocking my pump-action shotgun, pointing it at a woman I'm recording and going, Question 1, do you believe circumcision is a plague on the planet? Question 2, would you like to go out to dinner sometime?
Cocking my circumcised penis.
like expelling a little bit of pre-cum like a shotgun shell from the side.
Yeah, it's cast aside.
Yeah.
All right, Charlie, go ahead.
Sorry, I was also gonna say I went on the page of that the person that did the Francine Smith cosplay, and she just did another one where she's like, "Y'all, I'm Harley Quinn," and she's just wearing like a top and like a jacket.
Nah.
It looks like she does like actual like good cosplay too, but I really like her for just doing like just wearing like I'm just gonna wear like a dress.
Charlie, did you already mention that the guy who said, "Hey, maybe if the police are getting called, it's a you problem"? Is it -7 up?
Yes, okay. No, they did not like him.
They did not like that.
Disposability is the issue. There are 3 undeniable laws. They are 1, the laws of physics. Okay, so already that's a bunch of lies.
Fucking hell yeah, dude. The Neil deGrasse Tyson MRA.
The laws of conscience, and the laws of biology/chemistry. These laws have hard stops in reality. What is the law of conscience? What the fuck is that? The natural law.
It means that if you do something, you feel something bad.
Okay,
the law.
I guess that makes sense. These laws are hard stops in reality. Laws 2 and 3 mean men have to accept their disposability as a hard reality. This is the core of your rights issues. You inherently know you're not equal in value to women, to a society, to a child, nor will you ever be to yourself or them. Is this a fact? If it's a fact, can you change it? I don't know. I could be like a really cool dad that makes
I guess I could just become like a scientist and they'd have to like me, right?
Yeah, I think
because really of the law of biology.
You just have to become more valuable than like one woman, and then you're set. So I think that's. I also felt that the laws of biology also made it so that like women get punished once a month for not being pregnant with blood pain, and then men just don't.
Well, men have to go to the gym and stuff and lift really heavy stuff, and that's just as hard.
That's also just as hard.
Because the stuff they're lifting is way heavier than the stuff the women lift, on average.
Yeah. Plus, you get a really bad nosebleed every time you do that, so the blood issue is the same.
Yeah, dude. That's how you know that
sometimes men get nervous and bite at their cuticles and they start to bleed, which is just as bad as when that happens to women.
Plus, sometimes you're doing lat raises and you fuck up the direction of the dumbbells a little bit and you crash your penis between the 2 dumbbells like a pair of cymbals.
Yeah, sometimes you're peeing and you accidentally flush your penis down the toilet.
But then it gets really long and you're like, this is so cool, but then it comes all the way back and hits you in the nose.
No.
Yeah. Then you say no, not again.
And then the guy in the stall next to you has been there, brother.
Yeah.
You have to look at him on the way out.
Yeah. If it's a fact, can you change it? The work of a physicist is not to change physics. It's his it's his work to find a way around it. That is not the work of a physicist. They do not find a way around physics. They do not find a way around physics.
They're like bushwhackers. They're cutting down all the physics they don't need and walking through the path of the physics they like. That's actually all science is just doing. Yeah. Ignoring the stuff you don't like.
I like this guy that says it can be changed, but most of you aren't even interested in changing it. Which, does he mean the laws of physics, or I guess he means the laws that make men less valuable?
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Griffin, do you want to read one?
Yeah, I'll read.
I also have a few more that I need to send.
Do you think that parents will
all on your phone?
Yeah, of course he is.
I read the post on my phone usually.
To
be fair, because I like being on my phone.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that the parents will be hesitant to have boys to avoid all the misery they'll have to deal with?
Yeah,
that's from Ghetto James Bond.
Yeah, an old favorite. I looked up his username.
Yeah. Like a weeping like immigrant father who like slaved away for 10 years in like slavery like conditions when he sees his baby boy is born and he goes like, he might get rejected at the bar.
The baby, the nurse puts like a little blue hat on him and spits in his face.
Yeah, just looking at fucking god damn it, just looking at like Max Landis' Twitter feed and then like looking at your wife, it's like you need to abort it. I've seen what happens to men.
You get a bunch of like "it's a boy" cards, but they all are like "it's a boy" and then like a frowny face.
Yeah.
No, they sell the "it's a boy" cards in the funeral section of Walmart.
Yeah. I've seen.
They did a gender reveal where they cut into a cake and instead of like a blue or pink, just shit came out and they.
Yeah. I'm just shit, aren't I? Yeah, that's my baby's first words were "I'm shit."
I'm shit.
Yeah, it's instead of a cake, it's just a cantaloupe.
The other day, a friend told me that in Panama they don't want to have boys. I asked him why, and he said that in Panama, if a man can't pay child support, they'll take it from his parents.
They don't want. They don't.
Worried that if they have a boy, the government could eventually seize their house because of the grandson's unpaid child support. He also said that grandparents there try to court their grandson's wife/girlfriend to try to make sure they stay together so they won't have to pay child support for their grandchildren.
In Panama, all they want to have is canals and hats. They don't want to have kids.
I hear similar things in poor communities in the United States. They always prefer girls because they know that girls are taken care of. They know that if they have a girl, she'll have multiple ways to make it. That if she becomes a single mom, that the government will give her own apartment. A boy could still end up living with them much into his 30s. Not to mention that girls are the ones that will bring grandchildren. That she will have kids and have custody. That when the boys have kids, they only have visitation. And it's just mentally hard for grandparents not to be able to see their grandchildren just because they had a boy.
Are also people really concerned? It's like, I want to have any grandchildren possible. I don't care if they're from a broken home. I want grandchildren. I want as many as possible.
I want to have the grandchildren for as long as possible, and if they're away, I don't get to have them.
Yeah.
I want to collect. It's not having grandchildren as much as it is collecting grandchildren. You know.
This is like a stereotype from like a show from like the 70s that like grandparents would always like harp on about, or like Futurama, which is the only
that they would like
heard. Yeah,
that they would fix them up to.
Yeah, and then let me do the voice from Futurama that they did. When are you going to have our grandchildren for us, Amy? That's what they sounded like. That's what her grandparents or her parents sounded like.
Definitely.
Yeah. Hey, Amy, where are our grandchildren? Amy's
Hello,
dad.
Amy. When are you going to have your grandchildren?
Yeah.
Just my normal impression of her parents' normal voices.
I'm such a big fan. Yeah. Anyway.
Also, doesn't she marry an alien? Am I misremembering that?
That is like half her character is being... Not half her character, but yes.
The alien she married was a total Mary Sue. I mean, let's be fucking for real.
Yeah.
The girls will have a much easier time becoming successful. A girl can go to school and they'll give her a job first just because she's a girl. A boy could go to school and he'll have a much harder time getting a job. I work in healthcare.
Yeah, the market on Jupiter is just really, really rough right now.
Imagine your nurse saying this to you.
Yeah.
I work in healthcare and I see this a lot. They'll give young girls straight out of school a job just so their friends and colleagues will have girls to date, while the men have to earn the job. They need experience, a good resume, and good references. As a father myself with a son, I have to say I understand.
Imagine like asking any of us like asking the other person, it's like, hey man, can you hire some girls at your job? I need to date one, and then you're like, of course, man. Yeah, no, anything.
They're gonna remake Soul Man, but it's about a cis man in Panama pretending to be a trans woman.
It's called Whole Man.
I was gonna say one sock at a time, but that's good too.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than having a son, because today you really need to prepare him for success. You have to invest for his college, and you have to mentor him. If you don't want him becoming an inseller slaving away in some job for shit pay, you have to help him. A girl, you wouldn't need to worry about as much. Like I said, she'll just have a much easier time getting a job. She could just get married, or she could even marry the government, and she'll be taken care of.
Well,
marry the government.
Does he think it works like being a nun? Like how nuns are like, I'm married to God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that really like sexual R&B jam that Schoolhouse Rock put out was pretty weird and out of context. But now I understand what they were going for.
I think rude government employees are married to the government. I always I respect the work they do.
Yeah, they sleep.
They sleep at the damn government because they love it so much.
Like a teacher's lounge.
Yeah.
This one is. I like this because he's like, I'm a father. I have a son. I have to work so hard to prepare him for success, and for him to be able to live on his own once he's out of the house. But if I just had a girl, I wouldn't even be doing anything. I would just leave her alone all the time, and she'd be okay.
It's so hard because my son doesn't even call me dad. He calls me Ghetto James Bond, like my username.
I have no respect around here.
It wasn't even my username when he first said it to me. He just said that out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, the comments are like, as a middle-class white father, 32, of a 2-year-old boy, I actually dread it for him. This world hates us. You suck. You suck, man. You suck so much, Dick. What's this guy's profile?
Kind of misinterest of you to say that, Charlie.
Yeah. Oh no, this guy.
Kind of a common example of the misandry that men suffer, huh?
I take
misandry
it
with
back.
that, bro.
I take it back. This guy paints miniatures, and he and he posts. Yeah, before you come after me for saying this guy's gay and sucks dick because he's a misogynist that paints miniature figures. He's also an r/BattleTech. r/BattleTech.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I looked up Futurama on Men's Rights, and there was a post about it that I wanted to read. New Futurama and single fathers. For those who missed it, Bender. For those who missed it, this is from 12 years ago. For those who missed it, Bender, the alcoholic kleptomaniac robot, got a vending machine pregnant and then tried to ditch out on his responsibility of raising the kid, which is totally within his character that they've written for him. But then, surprise, surprise, the mother decides to bail on her responsibility and leave the kid with Bender to raise him. While he was teaching the kid to steal and cause mischief, he was a great parent. The mother came back and claimed the child from him when both Bender and the child wanted to be together. They even had a very touching moment at the end where Bender gave a big sacrifice for the child. Does this mean that the men's rights movement is starting to gain some ground? Be it a very popular cartoon that some only sees entertainment, not so much as a place for political ideologies to be taken very serious.
I saw an episode of The Simpsons where Bart pranked Lisa, and I'm wondering if the men's rights movement is starting to gain ground.
Yeah, I watched the Simpsons movie and saw Bart's penis, and I'm wondering if the men's rights movement is starting to gain ground.
I was watching a Pokemon TV show, and
I saw Bart's penis.
I actually won a battle against a girl gym leader, and I'm starting to think the men's rights movement is gaining ground.
They do, okay, yeah, what does it mean, the men's rights movement ideology is being taken very serious? They do like to write story plots that are relevant to what is taking place around the world. Is this cartoon a stepping stone that is getting rid of the doofus/deadbeat dad stereotype that men are faced with today? Sorry if you have seen the episode already, I was just a little curious about how everyone else is, to see how everyone else is, and then he says, he's meant to say interpreting, but I think he spelled it interrupting this episode.
The worst part is this is true, and Futurama changed the world.
Yeah,
just all men's right activists.
Yeah, it's like everyone is going to the store where they sell the gun that only works on women. They were like, "Shut up and take my money.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shoot women." This guy has two posts. It's his men's right, his Futurama men's rights, and then proper arm motion for distance running.
Brother, I have news.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to be using your arms there.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to you're supposed to be Naruto running. Someone said, okay, there's like a few ones where they've, oh wait, no, that's just people sending links, because it was like 13 years ago, so they were just sending like Imgur links to like the Futurama wiki, and it's like Scruffy saying yup. I hate this.
Dude, I'm gonna reply with a GIF that says, I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
Yeah, I'm firing my laser.
Because of feminism. I'm gonna go to a planet where there's no feminism.
Mm-hmm. Which one do you want to read? The one or the one above that? The one about constructive criticism.
I don't know.
Griffin, then.
I just said I'll do it. You don't even fucking listen to me.
You're right, I don't.
Fucking listen to the words that come out of my mouth.
What if we just don't read any? What if we just don't read any posts for the rest of the podcast and kind of just like chill out?
I think that's a fucking stupid idea.
Yeah, you guys have done enough of that. It's time for me to crack.
My social battery got drained like crazy today, y'all.
Yeah, my social balls got drained today by a guy.
Low key, my social hourglass is like dripping. I'm running out of social sand.
My social stomach got pumped after I had way too much social stimulus.
Low key, my social dog got put down today.
That wasn't even a metaphor. I just had a talking dog that I had to put down.
He thought the target dog was real, and he fell in love immediately and charged headfirst into the side.
Yeah, I have a joke about a talking dog that Gus and Griffin do not like. Anyway, Griffin, you read.
I just said I would read it. Would you fucking listen to me? Jesus Christ!
Okay, yeah. Okay, Gus, you can read it.
I don't want to read it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Griffin has to read it.
Don't want to. What are your constructive criticisms for the men's rights?
I said I would read it! Oh my god! None of you guys ever listen to me! Good
Do you see
Lord.
any bad tendencies, shortcomings, wrongdoings, or things which are similar in nature within the movement? You can set the scope of things yourself, since such movements are made up of from multitude of different moving parts, and they are not really cohesive by nature. I prefer if you set the scope to somewhere close to what you try to do and to associate yourself with and to approach it in a self-reflective and critical way. Just a preference, though. You can respond in any way you see fit.
I want to read the top comment. We are not great at pushing. We want to read. We are not great at pushing for men's rights and organized effort in the real world. Essentially, we need to be more annoying and less afraid of rocking the boat and facing public disapproval.
Yes, we need to be more annoying.
This was posted one day.
The main criticism I hear of MRAs is that they're not annoying.
They're not annoying enough.
Yeah, and that they don't get pushed too far and do things that, the thing about MRAs is that they've never been pushed too far.
Charlie, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Have you ever searched the men's rights subreddit for the keyword Amber Heard?
No, but I can. Well, I can guess what they have to say about it.
The reply to the comment you're reading is fucking killing me up.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
Killing me up. What the fuck is my problem? I tried to say cracking me up and killing me at the same time.
Killing me up.
Let me finish.
Yeah, read the first comment first.
Ultimately, that's what it's going to take, and the sooner the better. That's what brings about change. Complaining online in subs like this, where most people already agree about this, won't get us very far. I would hazard a guess that a large proportion of the users of this sub have never emailed their local representatives.
Dear Ayanna Presley, I am writing you regarding an urgent matter about what transpired at the TAM last Thursday.
We should have gone to the TAM while I was in Boston.
It's fine. I thought you did. Rob said he wanted to go there.
Yeah, he said he wanted to. But we weren't.
I said that's the bar where a bunch of nurses hang out because it's right by Tufts Med, and he replied, "You can't tell a Dominican that."
Yeah. Yeah.
He just
said, "I'm gonna start sprinting."
Yeah, there's a cloud of smoke that looked exactly like his silhouette. You were gone.
Yeah.
Dominicans love to move around like the Tasmanian devil.
He did like an Elden Ring boss transformation where he chopped both of his legs off and they turned into jetpacks.
Yeah.
he revealed that he was the horn of a gigantic rhino that was hidden under the earth.
That's just happening like all the time in the Dominican Republic, and the president's like, "Can you guys please go to work and make an economy?" And they're like, "No, we're gonna keep doing this." Anyway, what does the reply comment say?
Honestly, the main reason why I'm afraid of actually going public with this is because I know I will face lots of opposition, especially from feminists. Feminists have a lot of power. See what they did to Erin Pizzi? She was literally receiving bomb threats. Feminists killed her dog!
Maybe her dog was like,
cool.
Maybe her dog sucked.
Maybe the dog had bad vibes.
Yeah. What happened to her?
I can't get over the phrase "feminists killed her dog."
They killed her.
Talking about them like they're a motorcycle gang.
Okay, having moved to Santa Fe to write, Pizzi promptly became involved in running a refuge in New Mexico, as well as dealing with sexual abusers and pedophiles. Pizzi said in this work, "I discovered that there are just as many women pedophiles as there were men. Women go undetected as usual." Oh, so she was like called out for like, going after women pedophiles, and so I guess that's what you get bomb threats for doing that.
Posting the fucking stupid Norm Macdonald. I think everyone in this story should die. Under this.
I
Yeah.
gotta go into some of the fucking the comments like really deep that don't have a lot of upvotes, and we've got stuff like, "It seems that the reason women are winning is because generations of obnoxious entitled housewives have taught their daughters to be masters of deception. It has sadly become the norm."
No.
Masters of deception.
Women are constantly deceiving me by looking very old and very young at once.
Yeah. Those housewives that had to be on enough Xanax to kill a dog just so they wouldn't kill themselves were actually hosting like fucking Death Eater classes in their basements while their husbands were at work.
Yeah, well, that's what happened to that woman's that woman that called it. I do like the idea of calling up your representative. It's like, you need to do more about women pedophiles, and then you hang up. Just no more context. It's like, women pedophiles need to be dealt with.
You know who the real villain of Mad Men was? Betty Draper and her deceptions.
Yeah. I thought, does she do deceptions? I haven't watched Mad Men yet. I need to watch Mad Men.
I don't think so. She definitely hits her kid once, but I don't think she did deceptions.
I thought she got decepted on by Don because he gets like
she gets decepted on constantly.
Yeah, he's
the LeBron of cheating. He's insanely good at it.
Yeah. But
Codename 18 says, "Develop the eye of the tiger and don't
fuck off. Develop the eye of the tiger.
And don't constrain yourselves to things like honor, honesty, rationality, and the like. Just play to win. On this sub, people tolerate feminists. Give them a say. Don't silence them. It's as if Ukrainian soldiers went full samurai mode and fought with swords against bombs. It simply doesn't work."
Oh my god, that is a doozy of a metaphor.
Yeah, like the deep-seated Reddit nodes in this guy's brain just blasted him at full strength, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta make this about Ukraine and samurai at the same time!"
Okay, so I looked up I literally only know the term "Eye of the Tiger" because of that fucking song.
Yeah, I'm worried this comment is gonna hurt the value of the President Zelensky samurai NFTs I've been selling.
Yeah. Well, I looked it up. According to Quora, the Eye of the Tiger refers to the last thing the tiger's prey sees prior to being killed. So, of course, that's a really good attitude to have towards, like, feminists and women, is, like, just think about killing them.
Yeah, dude, one time I got into this argument with a super obnoxious feminist, and she immediately put me in a death roll underwater.
Yeah, you have to,
stitches.
Yeah, you have to be Eye of the Tiger before that happens.
Yeah, right at the moment before they bite you, feminists roll their eyes all the way back in their head so they don't get damaged.
Yeah, feminists, like, lock their jaws on you, and you have to, like, pry it off, because...
I hate when I have to perform a quick time event to remove a feminist who's latched herself onto my arm with her razor-sharp teeth.
Yeah, Okay, yeah. So things like honor, honesty, rationality, and I like that he's talking about this, like the way people talk about, like, like those like anarchists are like fuck everything, like firebomb a hospital, like fucking nihilist. But he's just like he just like wants the 50s back. He's like, it's like I think you can just what these guys should do is join the Republican Party. This guy also posted art.
You can affect change on like a small scale. So like even if you can't, change the world and the relationships between men and women and that dynamic, you can treat your wife just horribly, and you're doing like grassroots men's rights activism.
Change starts from within. This guy also posted on r/GT Online, where does people's mental illness come from? Just that got removed.
To like Trevor, you think?
I don't know. No,
how did Trevor become so freaking messed up?
Yeah. I like this guy's suggestion on the one about what we can do better. This guy just says, stop being so soft. And someone just said, this is part of the problem. He says, how diverse, equitable, and inclusive of you. And then you can find a brief list of the problems affecting men at the following link. Empathygap.uk. It's about how people aren't as empathetic to men. Oh yeah, no, it's just like a men's rights thing. Anyway, hold on, let me send, did I send one of the ones from a Purple Pill debate?
Purple Pill debate?
Did I? I think yeah, I did. So I think it's, oh yeah, no, this is a good one for you to
What
read,
is that, a damn Matrix fanfiction?
I mean, kind of. Not really. But, he is done with us. Oh.
Can you not hear me, Charlie?
No, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Gus, can you hear us?
Yeah, I left as a bit. I wasn't having any technological problems.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I thought I really fucked up there for a second.
Charlie and I just got a text. Gus and I just got a text. It's like it's a photo of your mugshot. It's like not jacking off at public library.
Yeah, no,
jacking off one cider at the public park.
Yeah, I've been reading some David Icke recently. He's got some real interesting ideas.
For the Griffin and Gus left at like exactly the same time, but not like coordinated. Gus just did it as a bit, and Griffin had to reset his audio. But it made me very concerned. Anyway, Gus, the one about the wife of the NFL quarterback.
Oh yes, I'm in my element, baby.
Yeah.
From the Purple Pill debate, yeah, they're debating whether J.J. McCarthy's gonna suck.
So, so wait, let me. So the Purple, they say it's a neutral community to discuss sex and gender roles, those pertaining to r/the blue pill and r/the red pill.
This isn't the post Charlie sent, but I want to point out that the first promoted post I see from this subreddit is the standards of not fat and no kids are the bare minimum, not extremely high.
That's awesome.
This is about like some viral story in a podcast. The wife of an NFL quarterback recently revealed she slept with his backup QB. Do you now understand why your history matters to so many men? Matthew Stafford's wife recently spilled the tea about how she slept with his backup quarterback while they were on break. She basically said she made Stafford wait while not making his backup wait to give back shots. Matt still ended up marrying her, even after this. They apparently have 4 daughters together. However, in her interview, she does some deceptive move, implying she still may be unfaithful. Okay, I've seen this interview. Kelly Stafford seems like a fucking crazy person. Basically, her motivation for this was that she slept with Matt Stafford's backup in order to make him jealous so that he would come back to her faster. And then when that didn't work, she locked, What happened is it did work, and he locked himself in her car and wouldn't leave.
That's awesome. That's awesome. They deserve each other. I think I'm
remembering that right. I also think Kelly Stafford is like vaguely anti-vaccine. She called Michigan while he was playing in Detroit like a left-wing dictatorship because they were making her wear her mask on a plane.
Yeah, I'm looking at her now, and yeah, it looks like she does seem.
This guy's nickname coming out of college was Frat Stafford. She's crazy, and he is dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah,
really quarterback. He is a sick quarterback, though.
He didn't even lock. He didn't lock himself in her car. He just couldn't find the knob.
He's obviously fun to watch. He's always getting stuck in cars. Is that what he does like before the game? It's like
Matt's back. Oh, he's in his wife's car again. He's gotten stuck there. Sacked.
Flip through the turf.
Yeah,
we need to
sacked by Nick Bosa, and it's a tragic mistake for the Rams as they lose 12 yards. Stafford with another automobile-related incident.
He just gets hit by a car on every possession.
This guy also says his now wife has brought embarrassment to his entire family and daughters for the rest of their lives, which makes it sound like he's a samurai who died.
Yeah, I was gonna say he says she did a deceptive move, which implied that she still may be unfaithful, which is one of my favorite things to do in Sekiro. You may be unfaithful.
No, that's like how they talked about the Japanese soldiers who didn't die in kamikaze bombings in World War II.
Yeah, that's
they brought back shame for surviving. Had his wife been a virgin or not a low-value woman, dropping her panties for his best friend. I love that this guy's understanding is like, yeah, the quarterback and backup quarterback are also best friends, and they sleep in the same bed.
That's how it works.
Share everything.
Yeah. The Vikings have locked Matt Stafford in a hot car. Looks like he's out for the season.
He actually plays for the Rams. Let's get a fact check on that.
I know the other team did that. That's one of their tactics.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Had his wife been a virgin, sorry, I did that. Stafford would never have to experience this trauma and spotlight. Yeah, man, Matt Stafford has never gotten caught up in insanely stupid tabloid shit.
Does anyone know what the T in CBT stands for?
Oh yeah, the other thing I liked about this post was that he said "spilled the tea."
He also says all of a sudden the daughter's actual father is in question, which is not true at all.
Yeah, I think
true.
Yeah. Yeah, so that I just liked how sort of exasperated this guy was getting over it. I think there was hold on. I think I had one more. But yeah, I just like the idea of him getting locked in that car. Here. Wait, has it been...
also, wait. The best part, you know how he said, like, now the girl's father is in question? Their oldest kid is 6 years old.
Yeah, no,
what if Kelly Stafford was pregnant for 9 years?
Yeah. that would be terrible.
I'd be into it.
Yeah, It seems like, I don't know if, from what I can tell, I don't think he could be traumatized, like, aside from, like, head trauma. It seems like he would just sort of, like, shrug that off.
Well, yeah, apparently it was covered in a book that was released last year, and it explains why he wasn't mad, because he didn't know how to read.
What a stupid book to read. What a stupid book to read when you could read any other book. Yeah,
I want a sports almanac exclusively for who football players' wives slept with before they got married.
Yeah, I think, I feel like that can only be read through, like, a Twitter thread. I feel like that, but and then you, like, read, like, the best-selling books, and, like, that's one of them.
Yeah, Matt Stafford asked his wife what her body count was, and when she got to more than 3, he wasn't able to count that high.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, she said dozens and dozens, and he was like, alright, sounds like 2. I fucked dozens and dozens of guys. Only 2 guys, huh? Sounds good.
Can I read this one?
Oh yeah, you can read that.
Most women respect men with larger penises more than men with smaller ones, even if they do not prefer large penises in a sexual context.
Can you read
a man with a large penis? Oh yeah, from user Power to the Soviets.
Yeah.
A man with a large penis is able to brag about it without being mocked, demeaned, or insulted by women.
Yeah, there's one thing women really like is when a guy randomly drops that he has a huge dick.
He has a huge penis.
And if you talk about it, they'll believe you.
Yeah, it's important to remember 2 very important facts. Women will accuse you of sexual harassment if you do even a single thing slightly wrong, and also it's completely fine to drop into conversations that you have a giant dick, and they love that.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing.
A man with a large penis is not insulted by society based on his penis size. He has positive traits associated with being larger, i.e. big dick energy. He enjoys access to a wider variety of fetish communities and
pornography. Can't you just say he fucks a wider variety of fetish communities?
Get your priorities in order.
I feel like there's like more guys with like I feel like fetish communities would like it if you have like a smaller dick more.
Yeah, it's all different strokes for different folks, man. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, you could get into like the belly button fetish community.
Yeah, just get into something that doesn't have anything
you could get into the female pedophile community.
Mm-hmm. He gets getting sexed into the female pedophile gang.
Yeah, you're just going, yay!
A man with a small penis, though, is mocked and ridiculed in social context if he is vocal about his size. Disclosed by a partner.
Yeah, if you walk in and say, hey guys, I have a tiny dick, then people are gonna mock you for some reason.
Celtics minus 1.5. My dick is like if they had a normal penis minus 1.5 dick. A man with a small penis is insulted by society based on his penis size. He has negative traits associated with being smaller, i.e. small dick energy. And he is limited to fetishes devoted to degradation or humiliation and negative representations in pornography. So
I'd love to do fucking like 2014 like Tumblr discourse about good representation, but it's for guys with small dicks.
It's for guys with little penis. They should make chick flicks, but for guys with small penises.
Positive representation of men with small penises in porn. A thread, 1 out of question mark.
Yeah. I also like that his username is Power to the Soviets.
I did. Yeah. Okay, this is a real thing that did happen to me when I was at a party, which is that I was talking about Succession with somebody, and they mentioned the poly part of it, and a guy next to us goes, "Oh, I didn't know there was poly rep in Succession. Is it good?"
That's awesome.
Is it good poly? And we had to kind of like explain to him like it's Succession, man. They're not like nobody's doing anything right.
And in a Just World, that guy is getting his eyes scratched out immediately.
He was a nice guy. I talked to him and he was very nice.
Okay. My new take about Succession. My new take about Succession is like, yeah, no, everyone in there is like a bad guy except Cousin Greg. The way people say like everyone in The Wire is a bad guy except the kids. Like that's how I feel about Cousin Greg. Like Cousin Greg's the only good guy in Succession. He's done nothing wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong. This isn't to say that all women need huge penises to enjoy sex. That's obviously not true.
It's true.
But most women view a large penis as a positive trait and a small penis as a negative. For an example, consider the social consequences of a man with a micro penis having his size disclosed to, say, his dormitory in college. Now imagine the same social consequences of a man with an 8-inch penis having his penis size disclosed.
I love having my penis disclosed.
This guy's talking about like a really specific incident. Like, imagine, if you will, a hypothetical situation in which a man with a small penis had his penis size disclosed, and somebody put the size of his dick up on a piece of paper on the billboard outside the dorm, and everybody started calling him Small Dick Craig everywhere he went, and he couldn't escape it, and everyone in the dorm was making fun of him, and it was fucking bullshit, and they took half an inch off of my thighs and lied about it, and everyone believed it because they thought it was fucking funny, hypothetically.
Imagine, for an example, someone has an unfortunate accident while water skiing and accidentally reveals that they have a micro penis.
Yeah. Wait. I like this comment. It starts with, "I've got a slightly bigger than normal penis."
I guess they're right. You can't just run a conversation.
And that's from user Comfortable Jeans. Which makes me think. But if your jeans are comfortable, you would have to have. Oh no, that reminds me. There's this guy that I follow that like raises quails, and he's like really jacked. He
lifts the quails. Like
he lifts.
It's
pretty easy to lift a quail. They're tiny.
He lifts thousands of quails. No, but then he was like, y'all, sometimes
guys,
when I'm
what
down...
weighs more, 1,000 kilograms of quails or 1,000 kilograms of micro penises?
Well, the quails would just fly away. I don't even know what this... I forget what this guy's... Yeah, I forget what this guy's username. Oh yeah, it's
That's not true. Do you think airplanes are light? You fucking dumbass. Moron.
And he's like,
y'all. Something flies, it's light. You're stupid.
Well, once it gets up into space, there's like no gravity, so
yeah,
it actually can't be weighed.
Pulling down my pants to reveal my micro penis to a girl I brought over and going, "Here comes the airplane."
Oh yeah, no, and yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, just another example of you never listening to me and wishing I was dead.
No, I was trying to find the quail guy, but he said, y'all, sometimes I feel down, and then I look back at the comments on this picture, and it makes me feel good, and it's just a bunch of people, like, looking at this picture, saying, like, yo, you got a big dick, man. Congrats. And it's like, you're not feeling better about that, you're just, like, glad people are saying you have a big dick. Which, you know, fair. But, yeah, I don't know. Are there any more comments? An interesting conundrum says, I feel dick size is like the height for a lot of women, which is also part of the allure of taller men, bigger dicks, where the correlation between height and dick size is small. I'm confident if women knew that both height and dick size were a lot shorter, guys would pass. Or if women knew both height and dick size, that a lot more shorter guys would pass. Oh wait, so it's like, oh, you pass for having not a small dick.
Someone says, this screams South Park vibes.
What? It's screaming South Park vibes when you scream, oh my god, they killed Kenny.
They killed Kenny.
With the tiny dick. Women make fun of a man's dick size for the same reason men make fun of a girl's weight. People like to find a weak spot and twist the knife. Someone says, not a fair comparison, IMO. Weight is controllable.
Yeah, fat people actually take double damage if you hit them in the stomach.
Yeah, barring very rare thyroid issues, just exercise and eat well. Penis sizes is something a man control, except for dangerous surgery. I was talking about, like, or someone was talking about, like, that limb lengthening surgery at the party I was at, and they said, yeah, no, they weren't talking about that, they were talking about a BBL. They said, yeah, no, 1 in 5 people die from BBLs, and like,
really?
That can't be, no, and he was like, that can't be true. That can't have you can't have a 20% chance of dying from that.
That's a really good, like, Charlie fake fact, though.
Yeah, exactly.
20%.
I was impressed. I also saw someone was like, my students use ChatGPT, and they were told that the Greek is actually a combination of 4 languages, even though that's not true. I was like, that's really good. I'm gonna start telling people that.
The enlarged butt actually blocks the exit of farts, and so the toxic gas builds up inside you and slowly gives you sepsis.
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.